Hi, this is Melody, and welcome to A Cross Call Tarot. We have been working on our chakras. We're going to take a little bit of a break from them, and we're going to do some monthlies. I'm going to try to start doing monthlies in the middle of every month. That way it'll go from, well, this is towards the ending of July or ending of June. But it'll go from now until approximately this time in July. I'm going to start with Cancer because that's my star sign. I'm going to spoil myself a little bit. And we're using the FAERIE Tarots to start off by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. So this monthly reading will be for Cancers. Sun, Moon, and Rising, or anybody who is intuitively guided here for a spirit message. So with that being said, we're going to shuffle them up. This is what the cards look like. We're going to shuffle them up and see what spirit brings forth for messages for all my fellow crabbies, Cancerians, or anybody who was intuitively guided to this Cancer message. There may be a message for you. Remember to take what resonates and what doesn't, leave behind, because not everything is going to resonate with everybody. I also have my Witch's Tarot out. I'm going to use as clarifiers by Ellen Dugan. I have my Shadowscapes out that I may clarify with. I'm not really sure which one I'm going to use. Along with my fairy cards, my FAERIE Tarot, I have my Magical Messages by Doreen Virtue. And I have my Romance Angels cards out as well by Doreen Virtue. So we're going to just start off with the fairy cards. I also do offer a fairy reading with all fairy cards because I have the FAERIE Tarots, I have the fairy magical messages, and I also have the healing with the fairies. But I'm not getting out the healing today because this is just what's coming towards us for the month of July 2018. So with that being said, I'm going to start off by asking my spirit guides, my angels, to bring forth clear messages for all my fellow crabbies out there. I am a Cancer myself, Sun and Moon, but this goes for Sun, Moon, and Rising. So angels, guides, can you bring forth clear messages using my FAERIE Tarots for the month of July 2018? What energy is coming towards us in July 2018, spirits, angels, and fairies? I'm not reading no reversals today. I do read reversals on occasion, but it's only on an occasion, only if I feel that I need to, and right now I'm not feeling it. So we're going to go with the regular straight up messages. Twist it a little bit this way so you can see me shuffling and know that it's spirit bringing the cards out, not myself. So what messages do we have about the energies that's coming forth for all the fellow Cancers for the month of July 2018? What energies coming towards us. Alright, so I'm going to shuffle, do freestyle, and see what pops out at us. First card. Okay, the first one that popped out was the Strength card. It's number 11. That's so beautiful how she's got the lamb and the lion there. Lamb represents the purity and spirit, and the lion represents your spirit, of course. So you got the purity and spirit, and if you look, she got all the purity, the whiteness around her head, around her crown chakra, which says it's open, balanced. Alright, and it says the grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness, time to embrace how wonderful you are. I'm gonna see what the rest of the cards are. Another card that popped out is the Dreamer. It's the Full, and it says embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, and trust yourself. The first thing that pops out is the red bird, and if you know anything about birds, the red cardinals and the blue cardinals definitely represent the spirit world. We got the Seven of Winter. And it says, there is a better choice, not seeing things clearly and running away from the truth. She's definitely running. She's running away from the Dreamer, which is the Fool. Then we got the Prince of Winter. It says intellectual, determined, focused, and impulsive. Looks like the little critter's trying to speak something, or he's skiing down a hillside. And it says seek out an intellectual solution to your problem, the need to act quickly and decisively, sudden and unexpected changes. The next card that popped out is number 14, the Balance card. It says, take everyone's input into consideration. Merge viewpoints to create a better solution. Take your time. There's no need to rush. Well, this card in traditional tarot represents the Temperance. The Temperance card. The last card that popped out, number 21, is the World card. And it says a brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. Okay, I'm gonna sit here for a second and see what I can come up with. The first thing that basically pops out at me. Okay, the first thing that pops out at me is you got 4 major arcana cards, 2 minor arcana cards, and the 2 minor arcanas are the winner cards, which is in traditional tarot are swords. Swords are about communication, your logic, your reason, whatever is going on up in that thinking cap of yours, whatever your brain is coming up with. Okay, and the major arcanas are all about spirit. It's all about our soul's journey. It's all about the spiritual side of us humans, because what we are, we're all souls down here incarnated on earth to have a human experience. So alright, so the strength card tells me that you muscled up the strength to forgive and embrace your spiritual side, to forgive your 3D self, your human self, for all the mistakes that you've made, and you embraced your spiritual side, and you basically are balanced. And the reason why I say that is because you got the strength and the balance touching each other. Strength and balance. See, their corners are touching. Alright. And then you have in the corner below the strength, we have the Prince of Winter, which Prince is all about very sudden and unexpected, like the rush of a windstorm bringing something in. What is it bringing in? The full, a risk, taking the leap of faith. And the Fool is looking towards the Strength card. So to me, that tells me that the Cancerians that I'm reading for and that I'm pulling in for the collective is willing to take the risk. And the reason why they're willing to take the risk is because they found the strength to do it. They found the strength within their human selves to grab a hold of the spirit, listen to it, listen to what spirit has to say, and taking that leap of faith. Finding balance within your spiritual side as well as your 3D side. Being able to balance both of them. Being pure. Pure, keeping your thoughts pure, keeping your actions pure. And then the first row, we got 11 and a 7. That adds up to 18. A 1 and an 8 adds up to a 9. Excuse me. That tells me that you got the end of a cycle coming. Because what comes after 9? 10. Add 1 plus 0, you got 1. 1s are about new beginnings. Manifesting something new. The 7 of Winter traditionally means that somebody is being sneaky or shady or untrustworthy. But I'm not getting that out of this card because it's surrounded by the spirit cards, and it also has the Prince of Winter, which is saying to sudden unexpected changes. So what I'm feeling is that it is definitely a sudden unexpected change to turn around. Instead of running away from things that you don't understand, you're deciding to take that leap of faith. You're deciding to change your perspective, listen to what Spirit has to say, and knowing that there's a better choice. And the better choice is to take that leap of faith. Okay. So then we got, on the bottom row, we got the Prince of Winter. Like I said, a sudden unexpected changes. We got the Balance card. And we got the World card. So 14 and 21 is 35. 35 adds up to an 8. 8 is infinity. It also represents changes. Moving towards that end of a cycle. What I think is kind of cool is that you got the Fool, which is a very brand new risk-taking beginning, which is definitely going to work out for you. And you got the World touching corners. So you got the Dreamer, Balance, and the World touching corners. So that tells me a few things. The one thing is it's balance, that you found the balance needed to take that risk of faith by taking the better choice and not running away from it, making the change that you needed to do to find the balance to have the world in the palm of your hands. You have success. You have the end of that cycle. I also see divine timing in hand, because in traditional tarot, the Balance card is the Temperance card. The Temperance card is about divine timing. The Temperance card is the angel of time. Alright, so that's just what I'm seeing right now. We're going to do some clarifiers. I'm going to use the Witch's Tarot to clarify. We're going to clarify the top row and the bottom row. I think we're going to start with the Seven of Winter. What are you running away from? What are you not seeing clearly? As I'm shuffling the cards, the Prince of Winter is scooching up on the Strength card. So the sudden unexpected changes is definitely, and it's touching the Dreamer, the Fool card. So the sudden unexpected change, the impulsive move, is taking that leap of faith. Because to me, it looks like the Dreamer and the Seven of Winter, she just like stops and turns around and decides, alright, I'm gonna take it. Alright. Alright. Clarify. Let's clarify. The Strength card's pretty self-explanatory. Let's clarify the Dreamer. clarify the dreamer, which is tarot, spirit, angels. Okay, and we got, this is on the dreamer, we got the Queen of Cups. Hello, Cancer. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is your reading, Cancer. We got the Knight of Swords. We got the Ten of Pentacles. And we got the Queen of Pentacles. And it all landed on the dreamer. Alright, well, we have the two queens mirroring one another. The Queen of Cups, she's very intuitive, she's very emotional. She's all about our emotions. She's also Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but doesn't have to be. It could just be a feminine energy that's carrying, that knows how, excuse me, a feminine energy, because they're two females that knows how to handle their emotions, or has control over their emotions, because the Fool is right beside the Strength. So to me, it tells me that she has control over her emotions. She has the balance she needs. Okay, now we got the Knight of Swords heading towards the Queen of Cups. So talk about the quick and unexpected change. He's coming out of the blue, because her back is towards him. He's going to come out of the blue. He got his sword raised. He's ready to take on whatever battle that he needs to. And he's definitely on the move. He's coming towards his queen. Out of the blue, of course, if I haven't mentioned that. He's definitely coming out of nowhere, because like I said, she's got her back towards him. See? She's definitely got her back towards him. What's he coming at her for? Possibly asking, possibly marriage, possibly asking her to move in with him. Offer some kind of stability. Or maybe he needed to make a choice between his Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, which the Pentacles represents earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So which one did he choose? Chose his Queen of Cups. Well, the Queen of Pentacles is the minor arcana version of the Empress. The Empress, everybody knows, is about birth. She's Mother Earth, very grounded. Her heart chakra is wide open. She loves everything. Basically, I would say she's empathic, intuitive, psychic. And that's the same way with the Queen of Pentacles. She's very grounded. If you look at her, she's sitting underneath, I believe it's a rose bush or a rose tree, some kind of a tree. Maybe it's an apple tree. And she's got a green dress on, which represents your heart chakra. And there's also a little doggy beside her. Dogs represent loyalty. So she's very loyal, very intuitive. She loves everything. She's got her pentacles. She's grounded. Her heart's open. So I would say that the Fool is being clarified by the Knight wanting to take the risk with the Queen of Cups, whoever the Queen of Cups represents to you. Believe he wants to make an offer. Make an offer to the Queen of Cups, possibly a move, maybe offer of love, maybe a new job. I'm not sure yet. We're going to check into that and see what it is. Okay. Clarify the Seven of Winter. Why is the Seven of Winter here beside the Fool? Why is the Seven of Winter here? Why is the Seven of Winter here? Clarify it, please, Spirit. Clarify the Seven of Winter, please. Clarify the Seven of Winter. The Three of Cups come out. So that could represent a few things. It could represent some kind of news, which very well could be why the Knight is heading towards the Queen of Cups. But it also could represent a third party situation, because if you look, there is 3 females on there. Could represent partying. Somebody going out drinking, because if you look, they're tinking their glasses. So somebody's running away from, or not seeing something clearly, possibly about a third party situation. Maybe they're not seeing clearly about the news. I need a couple more cards to clarify that. So we got the Queen of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Page of Wands. Okay, so, and that all come out on the Seven of Winter. Well, we got 3 females on the board so far, so I'm going to say that the Three of Cups represents a third party situation. The Queen of Wands is very, Wands represent action. Wands represent our spirit side. And if you look at her, she is dressed in a an orange dress with sunflowers, so that's really sticking out to me. So maybe we need to look up and see what a sunflower represents. The Queen of Wands also can represent, but doesn't have to be, an Aries, a Leo, and a Sagittarian. And she got a kitty cat on her lap. Okay, so we got some orange and yellows that are really sticking out on the card. Orange and yellows are your sacral chakra is orange and your solar plexus is yellow. Your sacral chakra is where your sexuality comes from, and your solar plexus is where your joy comes from, your creativity comes from. So she's very creative, very highly sexual, or highly not necessarily she is sexual, maybe she just attracts, has like a sexual attraction to her. Not saying that she's out there doing anything, maybe she's just highly sensual, highly sexually attractive, very spiritual, very intuitive. So there's some kind of a secret. Some kind of a secret that this night or possibly yourself is running away from. You're not seeing something clearly. Maybe that's why the High Priestess showed up. Maybe the reason why you're not seeing something clearly is because there's some kind of a secret that's about to be revealed. Because if you look, it looks like the Page of Wands is shouting something. And Wands are about action. So what's he shouting? Some kind of a secret. Maybe the third party, or maybe the Three of Cups could be news. Maybe that's why the Knight of Swords is riding towards the Queen of Cups. Because he's got something he needs to say. A secret needs to be revealed. Maybe that's the reason for the confusion and not seeing things clearly. Could there be a third party situation? Absolutely. Without a doubt, there very much could be. It depends on what your situation is. Because we do have 3 females on the board. And all 3 of the females that are depicted on the board are pretty much on this card. Because we got one in blue, that's the Queen of Cups. One in green, that's the Queen of Pentacles. And one in orange and yellow is the Queen of Wands. However, maybe she just changed her dress and decided to put on a pink one. And they're like clinking together, clinking their glasses, having a good old time. Alright. So let's take a look at the bottom row, the Prince of Winter. Seek out an intellectual solution to your problem and need to act quickly and decisively. Sudden or unexpected changes. I believe that the Prince of Winter is the Knight of Swords in traditional tarot. So how convenient for 2 knights to show up in this reading. So whoever your Knight of Swords is coming in out of the blue. You're not going to be expecting it. It's going to be so sudden. It's all going to be on divine timing. Alright. Okay, we're going to clarify the Prince of Winter, please. Clarify the Prince of Winter. 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 Alright. Alright, well the first card that popped out was the Five of Swords. The second card that popped out was the Knight of Cups. Third card that popped out was the Sun. And look, there's sunflowers again. So maybe check out and see what the sunflowers mean. To me, the sunflowers mean, when do sunflowers come out? Basically the end of summer. The sun represents a Leo, and where's the Leo at? The end of summer, or close to it. And the last card that popped out was the Wheel of the Year. In traditional tarot, it's the Wheel of Fortune, but in the Witch's Tarot, it's the Wheel of Year. What did I say about the sunflowers being the end of a season? Look, we got all 4 seasons on here. We got the Cups, the Pentacles, the Swords, and the Wands. So a new season or a new chapter in your life is about to begin. Alright, so the 5 of Swords usually represents walking away from something. Or leaving something behind. Because the 4 of Swords is about thinking about it. The 5 of Swords is doing it. And the 6 of Swords is a transformation from walking away from it. So the Swords, like I said, represents communication, logic, and reason, and whatever's going on up here in the brain bucket called a head, a brain of yours. So, is the Knight of Cups coming in after leaving something behind to offer you a cup? I would say yes. That's what the sudden expected change is. And the reason why I say that is because we got the sun. And the sun's about something being illuminated. So the sun is beside the Knight of Cups. So to me, he's illuminating this knight coming in and offering you the cup. The love. Because cups represent our emotions. And then we got the Wheel of the Year, which it's destiny. So we got the illumination card between the Knight of Cups, who wants to offer the cup, and the destiny. So whatever the sudden expected change is that this Knight of Swords is coming in and offering you is destined. And I'm going to say, I know this is July, but we can extend a little bit further and go into August, because Leo is pretty prominent in that. And what else I'm seeing is, like I said, the 5 of Swords is about walking away from something. Look at the Knight of Swords. He's riding away from it towards the future, leaving all them swords behind, transforming his thoughts, transforming his emotions, illuminating them. So the swift change is somebody coming in with loving, passionate, trusting energy and offering you that cup of love. Next, we're going to clarify the balance card. Clarify the balance card, please. Clarify the balance card, which is the Temperance in traditional tarot. Got the Page of Swords. Possibly some kind of communication coming through the airwaves, whether it be a telephone call, a text message. Can I have a couple more cards for clarity on the balance card, please? I also forgot to mention that the balance card has Sagittarian written all over it. That's what the Temperance card represents as far as astrological sign. But we don't need to worry about astrological signs because it may be just an energy that's being carried. Doesn't necessarily mean. Okay, so the Seven of Swords popped out for the second time, and look, he's being sneaky. Look, it looks like if you look back here, he's got two swords sticking in the ground already, and it looks like he's about to pull another one out and stick it somewhere. That's where the sneakiness and the shadiness comes from that I was talking about at the top with the Seven of Winter. And the last card that popped out with that was the Two of Pentacles. Alright, well, Pentacles is all about our human existence. Everything that pertains to the 3D world. Everything that pertains to being human. The job, the car, the house, the kids, the family. So the Two of Pentacles can be a decision because that's what twos represent, decisions or partnerships. But the Two of Pentacles, if you look, it looks like he's juggling them. And we got the infinity sign there. See, he's juggling his pentacles. Juggling something, multitasking. And the guy in the Seven of Swords is walking towards the Page of Swords. Where's he going to stick that other sword at is what I want to know that he's pulling out. Does the page take it off of him? Or is the page ready to battle the guy in the Seven of Swords? Is he ready to come clean with the truth about the shadiness? Possibility. Is he deciding about it? Possibly. Definitely thinking about it in the 3D. There's no doubt about it. Is he deciding possibly to communicate about the shadiness? Possibly. I think it's kind of coinky-dinky that we got somebody who's juggling two different pentacles, but he's doing it without dropping them. Like he's balancing them. He's doing a balancing act. Clarify the world, please. Clarify the world, please. Clarify the world, please. The world needs an end of a cycle because you got 0 and then you got 21. That's definitely an end of a cycle. The two cards that popped out was the Page of Pentacles and the Karma. Now Karma, number 20, in traditional tarot means judgment, because these are the Witches tarot. It's about, if you look, it looks like they're doing some kind of a ritual underneath the moon. When you do rituals, it's like sending your intentions into the world. You're putting that energy into something. So basically, that tells me that the page is definitely putting her intention out there to bring about this end of the cycle, to bring about the new beginning. Just see things differently, see things in a more spiritual perspective versus a 3D perspective. How is she doing that? She got the strength that she needed to find the balance, to take the risk. By changing her perspective, instead of running away from it, listening to the spirit world and taking the risk. Finding the balance she needs to make the changes that's needed to do this, to end the cycle. Karma. Putting the intention out there. Doing the correct rituals. Kind of reminds me of a Hail Mary, but in a witchy way. And if another thing that's sticking out is, look at all these energies around these ladies. See the blue rings? That's the energies that they're putting out there. They're putting the energies out into the universe. The energies out into the universe. And I know that because we got the Page of Pentacles with it. They're speaking to the universe. Telling the universe what they want. Taking control of the spirit side. Instead of running away from it, they're taking control of it. They're taking control of their spirit side. They're becoming one with spirit. They are finding the balance to bring about that fast-paced change. To take that leap of faith. Because like I said, the top row adds up to a 9. That's about, 9s are about spending time with yourself. 9s are about an ending of a cycle coming. 9s are about, okay, solitude, the end of a cycle, because what comes after 9 is 10, which is a new beginning, manifesting. Putting your wishes into the universe, so to speak. So this change that's coming swiftly is definitely destined. Without a doubt, it is destined. You're gonna know who the shady person is. You already know about the shadiness. You know that there's basically going to be a sneak attack. That's why you got your sword up. You got your sword up. You're ready. You're going to take that sword off of them and be like, you know what, you got to go. I'm done. Move about your way. Because, you know why? Because something is going to be illuminated. What's going to be illuminated? That cup. That romantic partner is going to be coming in and giving you that cup of love that's destined. And you set your intentions by talking to the universe, by becoming one with spirit, by listening to your spiritual side, by following your life's purpose. That's another thing that the karmic card could represent as well, is following your life's purpose, because it really does look like three witches putting the intention out into the world, having success. It really does look to me like the Page of Pentacles is one of them three girls. Like, she's there. She's either chanting with them and helping them put the intention out, or she heard the intention. But there's definitely going to be a secret revealed. The High Priestess is all about knowing secrets. It also represents a moon sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm seeing that the High Priestess, what she knows is how that night feels. She knows how that night feels. And she's coming forth to tell you, hey, I got a secret for you. That knight wants to offer you his cup of love. But first you got to walk away from the shadiness, find balance, change your perspective. See things from a different perspective. Take that risk. Take that leap of faith. Bring about that end of a cycle. Change. There's change coming. And it's divinely timed change. Alright, well, let's shuffle up the Romance Angels and see what comes out. The Romance Angel cards by Doreen Virtue. They're oracle cards, they're not tarot. So we're going to see what is coming towards you in the month of July for all my fellow Cancerians as far as romance. Spirit, can you give me 3 cards? Spirit, Romance Angels, can you give me 3 cards to show the energies coming forth for the fellow Cancerians in their birth month of July? What's coming forth as far as energy for July 2018 for the fellow Cancerians? Romance Angels, can you give me 3 cards, please? Then we'll top it off with some messages from the fairies, since we used the fairy tarot cards. Alright, 3 cards, please, Spirit. 3 cards. With 3 cards, what messages do you have? Oracle messages from the Romance Angels for the month of July for the Cancer crabby people. Little crabbies, my little fellow crabbies. What's coming forth as far as love in the month of July for the fellow Cancers? Coming forth in the month of July for the fellow Cancers. Can we get 3 cards, please? 3 cards, please. Oh, there's 2. One more card, please. One more card, please. Oh, there we go. Alright, so, Alright, so the first card that popped out was the flirt card. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. The second card that popped out was give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Look at the angel wings around them. And the third card that popped out was true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. 3 beautiful, beautiful cards. Alright, so the first thing I'm noticing about all 3 of these cards is that all 3 have couples on them. So I'm going to definitely say that possibly by the end of July, because the end of July does bring in the Leo energy, you're going to be in a couple. You're going to be in a relationship. You're going to be giving your relationship a chance. You're going to be flirting. And you know why? Because you know that this is a romance of a lifetime. Okay, the romance angels guide you to initiate romance with flirtatiousness, which entails smiling with your eyes as you connect with others. It doesn't necessarily involve sexuality, although it can. Flirting is playful in nature, and playfulness is the heart of romance. If you're in a relationship, flirting with your partner can revive passion. If you're single, this activity can attract new friendships as well as love relationships. Drawing this card can simply mean that you're making more eye contact with others will help you connect with people. This is especially true if you smile and say hello more often. Everyone you meet is a potential friend, and studies show that most people are introduced to their mates through mutual acquaintances. Therefore, form new friendships both as a way of meeting a new partner and to increase your enjoyment in life. Awesome. That is so awesome. Okay, and the second one was give your relationship a chance. Okay, the romance angels see that your relationship is worth devoting effort to. Although there may be issues, there can be worked through and healed. Issues. The shadiness, maybe that's an issue. You'll need to commit to the relationship to ensure the best chance of success. At the very least, if you do it, you'll know that you gave it your all. You'll also understand the role that you played in its dynamics. In this way, you'll avoid attracting similarly painful situations in the future. By setting your intentions, flirt, give your relationship a chance. You receive this card because there's hope for your partnership. The love is still there. Working with a counselor may be your best option at this point. This professional can identify areas of dysfunction and guide you both in healthier directions. I agree. Working on a relationship, there is no doubt about it, and it's destined, but it's not going to happen until divine timing, until you work on love yourself as well as When you love yourself, you send more love out into the world. So my recommendation is to love yourself. And when you love yourself, it'll help work on your partnership. You'll be able to give your relationship a chance because your heart chakra will be open. You'll be more open to the love that's coming forth. You'll be more open. You'll be balanced. You'll be more open to divine timing. You pulled this card because the true and lasting love is here for you. If your question was about a specific person, then this card serves as a validation of the relationship's divine nature. Remember I said divine timing, balance, divine timing. This individual has genuine love for you, and you both can overcome the issues that arise. This is especially the case if you can express your feelings through attributes such as kindness, compassion, and courtesy towards each other. Flirt. Be flirtatious with them. Bring out the kid in you. For instance, having honest conversations would be an expression of your true love, even if it involves discussing uncomfortable topics. If you're currently seeking a relationship, this card offers you assurance that true love is on its way, coming out of the blue, out of nowhere. He's coming towards you out of nowhere. Keep the faith that a wonderful relationship is destined to come to you and doesn't compromise with an unsuitable partner. It's essential that you treat yourself well by taking excellent care of yourself, for the foundation of true love relationship is two people who cherish who they are. Like I said, love yourself. Loving yourself will open up that heart chakra and will invite the love, will invite the destined true love that you are meant to have. But you've got to walk away from something, and I'm guessing you've got to walk away from the shadiness, walk away from people who do not serve you, walk away from what is not good for your higher self. Always listen to your higher self. That's why the High Priestess is here. She's letting you know. You know what to do. See the bird on the dreamer? Spirit is telling you. Listen to your higher self. It's okay to be reckless. Because you know why? The angels got your back. Be reckless. Take that leap of faith. Flirt. Give your relationship a chance, because you know what? It will bring in that true love. It will bring in what's destined. It will definitely bring in what's destined. Alright, and now let's see what the fairies, what messages the fairies have to bring. Alright, angels, thank you, Radiance Angels, for them beautiful cards. Okay, angels, guides, fairies, what magical messages do you have for the collective Cancer for July 2018? What magical messages do you have for the collective Cancers for July 2018? What messages do you have for the collective Cancers for July 2018? What magical messages do you have for the collective Cancers for July 2018? What magical messages do you have, fairies, for July 2018? Three cards, please. Three cards, please. well, a whole bunch of them wants to come out, so we'll just take them all. Then that'll be it. That'll be the ending. Okay, so the first two that popped out was daughter and express your individuality. So the answer to your question involves your daughter. And express your individuality. Allow your true self to shine because you're awesome. Okay, so expressing your individuality, definitely express it. Put it out into the universe. Let them know what you want. This could be a specific message for either one of my daughters or one of your daughters. Alright, so affirmations was another one that popped out. Again, affirmations, putting them out there to the universe. To lift up your thoughts and energy and to attract what you desire, use positive affirmations. Absolutely. Don't be afraid to speak them. Look how pretty that is. She's sitting on the moon. She's looking up, like making her wish. See the star? Wishing upon a star. That could be a message for somebody. And then we have summer. Everything that you're asking for becomes yours in the summertime. End of July is still summer. Look how pretty that card is. It looks like she's blowing a kiss to the universe. And she's sitting in nature. Easy does it. Stop trying so hard to control everything and all the doors will open for you. Because it's all about divine timing. It's definitely all about divine timing. Do some research. You need more information about this situation. Look into it further before proceeding. That could be a specific message for somebody. Looks like she's reading all kinds of books. And there's a candle there. 2 candles. So maybe she's learning how to express her individuality by learning how to use affirmations. These could all be messages for one person or several people. Autumn. In the fall season, everything comes together and you reap wonderful harvests of abundance. What did I say about Leo? Leo is right on the verge of autumn. Everything is okay. Don't worry. It's all working out in a beautiful way because it's all about divine timing. And it's meant to be. It's destined. So take it easy. Don't try to push something that's not ready to happen yet. Whatever you need to heal, heal. Use affirmations. Don't be afraid to express your individuality. Bring your daughter into it. Have her help you do some research. Goodbye to the old and hello to the new. You've finished one part of your life, and now a new and even better part is beginning. What did I say about the ending of a cycle? Take a risk on the new beginning. Flirts. Flirts. Give your relationship a chance, because it is true love. And the last card that popped out is love life. The basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. There's a definite change coming. Because you got the dreamer and the world. They're not side by side, but they were touching. So somebody's going to take a risk. Somebody's going to take a risk and walk away from the shadiness, come forward and tell you how they feel. They're going to be flirtatious. They're going to want a new beginning. They're going to possibly ask you to move in or start a family. They're going to reveal a secret to you. And this is coming about because you already had the intention set before you come down here. You already had that contract ready. Not saying that it's a soulmate or it's a twin flame. It could just be, because not everybody that I'm reaching is on a twin flame journey. It could just be somebody, a new love coming in that's destined. Alright, well that'll conclude July 2018 monthly reading for the sign of Cancer. I'm starting with Cancer because that is my star sign. Sun and Moon is Cancer. I'm a rising Gemini, which will probably be the last sign I do because it's Gemini Cancer. Good luck. I hope that resonated with somebody. If you would like a reading more personal to yourself, to find out more information if this reading was truly meant for you, or you have a question, please feel free to check out the description box below. You could also reach me at acrowscall@gmail.com. I have a Facebook page. It's called Sacred Circle of the Crows, and the reason why it's Sacred Circle of the Crows is because crows are neutral birds. They are messengers. They bring messages from the spirit world. So I couldn't have thought of a better title for my circle. Please feel free to like and follow my Facebook page, Sacred Circle of the Crows. Please feel free to subscribe, share the videos if you know somebody that this may resonate with. If you like more details, again, you can contact me either on Messenger through my Facebook page or the email address, but everything is listed in the description box below. Here we go with the tongue twister. Blessed be from the Crow's Priestess. Happy birthday, Cancer.